Dear Diary, I am 11 years old, and I have been telling you things for years. Mostly good things, like before the war. Papa was still at home, and we had parties, and I went to school. Gee, this seems like so long ago. The war has changed everything. Papa is still fighting, and now I have to live with Gramps. And we don't have good things to eat, or yard goods to sew with, or new shoes, and we don't go to school. Dear Diary, it is February 21st, 1864, and this was a sad day. Not just for me. Everyone I saw today was sad. Our house was filled with wounded soldiers, and they were sad. Some even cried. I guess that was partly because they were sad, but mostly I think they hurt. Their clothes were dirty and torn, and some had holes in their boots. It seems like most of them were dressed different. I thought all soldiers were dressed alike so that they would know who was on which side when they were fighting. When I went on an errand to Mr. Cathy's store, I saw some soldiers who had on blue uniforms. They were at this house that I walked past. One waved at me. People were taking care of them too. I spent most of the day helping to make lint or roll up strips of cotton sheets for bandages. We used up all that we made, and we will have to use more of our sheets tomorrow. Gramps and my aunties took care of the wounds. They didn't want me seeing all the blood, but I did see it. I saw it on the clothes on the floor and on all the bandages that were boiling to clean. I wonder how much blood a body can lose. One of the soldiers looks real young. He has crutches that Gramps made and came out on the porch. We talked, and he said that I was like the little sister he left at home. He missed his home. He was very quiet then. I was sad for him. I heard two of the soldiers talking, and one is afraid he will die. He was praying about going home and how he wants to see his family again. The other soldier kept telling him they would both be okay, but I don't really think he believed it. Pretty soon they got real quiet. Later I saw Gramps and Marvin carrying someone back on one of the stretchers. He was all covered up, but I don't know who it was. Another soldier said he wanted to send a message home to his mother to tell her he was still alive. Gramps said it was okay. His name was Josh. He said to his mama that he was fine and he would be home in the spring to help with the planning. I wrote his words on a bit of paper, and he didn't know for sure where to send it. He got real quiet, and I think he was real tired because he fell asleep before I finished writing.
Remembering the sacrifices made by the civilians of Lake City are often forgotten. Please remember them along with valiant soldiers whose actions we commemorate during this festival.
Victoria comes up from DeLand every summer, and she does living history with us at the museum. Well, last summer when she came up, we were helping her do Girl Scout badges, and one of them was to write a play, create a character, and then perform the play. Well, we started kicking around ideas, and all of us at the museum, and Vicki too, we threw in different ideas and that, and all of a sudden we formed this play, and we thought this would be ideal for Olustee to show people what the civilians and the children, especially the children, what they had to go through and witness in their experience right after the Battle of Olustee. She added her ideas, we threw in some ideas, and it was a joint effort.